Now we get to the biomechanics of the fibula. So I want to remind you what we talked about before, and that was if I were imaging my left talus, I'm going to do it with my right hand when I'm doing this particular image, because I'm thinking of my thumb as that side ledge that the fibula is going to rise. So now you want to think about that side ledge as going a little bit up, right? So you can imagine your two taluses, your two tali, I don't know, talae, something like that. Your two taluses, and then the little ledge off the side. And you can imagine that just rising up a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. And now your fibula is hooked on those ledges, your two fibulas, in fact. So go ahead and touch the fibula again. So we touch down to the outside bump of the ankle, and then up to the head of the fibula, just below the knee. And when I bend my legs, the ankle joint is going to swing forward on the talus, and because that notch or that ledge is rising, it's actually going to drive the fibula upwards. So it's a little counterintuitive at first, that when I go down, my fibula actually rises up. And then when I go up, my fibula goes down. Okay, so it's different for the tibia, right? Because the tibia is at the top of its peak when you're just standing. And then as I bend forward, it's starting to go down and forward. And then as I go back, it's starting to go down and back. Fibula is different. As my legs bend, as my ankle bends, as the toes come towards the knees, in any position. I'm just going to do straight up and down right now. As the toes come towards the knees, the bottom of the fibula is riding that ledge and driving the fibula up. Okay? So try to feel that when I bend, the entire shaft of the fibula, right, when I go this way, is going to go up towards the knee. And it's a small motion. So think about the fibula going up and down and up and down. So if you want to make it a little more complex, what's actually happening is just like the tibia was sliding, the fibula is sliding forward. So it's going forward and up and then back and down. So it's forward and up, back and down. And this is just the bottom of the fibula. This is where it starts, it'll get a little confusing. But just the bottom of the fibula. Think forward and up, back and down. So the bottom goes forward, but the entire bone gets driven upward. And then the top does something different we'll look at in a moment. So here we go again. Think about the ramp or the ledge of the talus and the fibula as it's swinging forward and driving up. And then it goes down and swings back. And it goes forward and up and down and back. And forward and up and down and back. Forward and up and down and back. So I like thinking about jumping from this one because it's almost like my fibula becomes like a rocket booster, right? Because it's going down, right? As I launch, my fibula is actually going down. So I can think about that. I can do it with my arms. I can think down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, 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 up. You can really start to feel this more, at least I can, when I really kind of feel into my foot and make sure I'm using my whole foot. A lot of people, and this has been my pattern for a long time, I tend to rock to the outsides of my feet. And if I'm doing that, I'm basically jamming my fibula up. So you really have to be centered on your foot and using your foot in a relaxed, easy way to be able to feel this motion. So we'll do it one last time. The fibula goes forward and up, down and back. Forward and up, down and back. Forward and up, down and back. There's some biomechanics of the fibula.
If you enjoyed this video, sign up for the InBody Space newsletter and share the link with a friend. You can also find original content on Facebook and Instagram.